Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the Worcester Red Sox and the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Lehigh Valley Ironpigs.
Spencer Howard, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in is Jaron Duran. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Duran.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 6:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Christian Arroyo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jairo Munoz. And she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Garrett Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And now here is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-1 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Ronaldo Hernandez is on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now it'll be Ronaldo Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
From the stretch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here now is Adam Hazley. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over and the runner back. Jankowski leads off first with 1 away. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duran is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And in steps Scott Kingery. That's a strike to throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
A pause and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. We'll move on to inning number 2 now from Shive Park with no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch on its way. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two balls and a strike now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tristan Casas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and two.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Now to bat, Michael Chavis. First pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Marcus.
And now
Wilson.
Marcus Wilson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Plate now is number 37. He went deep in the contest last night.
The designated hitter, number 37.
First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 6th.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Into the box, Austin Listy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Arroyo fields cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Matt Vierling. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Arroyo ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now is Netzer. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Fielder, number 44, Brett.
And now the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him, it comes up empty. It's strike one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
To the plate now, Ronaldo Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, Jairo Munoz.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hit hard but foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Luke Williams.
The third baseman, Luke.
First offering. Williams hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He's just got a few more developmental things to work on.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The catcher, Raphael Marchand.
Next, here is Raphael Marchand. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Travis Jankowski.
Digging in at the plate is Chavis Jankowski. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ronaldo Hernandez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
3-2.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Jairo Munoz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
There's their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Next to bat is Tristan Casas. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2, here it is. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ronald Hernandez is the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Ronaldo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
so the next to bat will be Adam Hazley. Flew out in his only at bat so far. First offering on its way.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
4, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Stepping in now, Scott Kingery, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 home. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
At the plate now, number 37. He'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Arroyo onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2-out double left stranded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the outfielder, Marcus Wilson.
Marcus Wilson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Netzer.
Standing in now, Brett Netzer. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
And now in the box, Ronaldo Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Jarren Duran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 0. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One hit, one left. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. So now here is Austin Listy. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Austin Listy.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 44, Matt Vierling.
Now into the box, Matt Vierling. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luke Williams.
Next to dig in, Luke Williams. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. And now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Ball two.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and two to count to Arroyo.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Next, it'll be Jairo Munoz. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
At the ball.
drive, base hit to right. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit down the line. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Christopher Sanchez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 61, Christopher Sanchez.
Into the box now, Tristan Casas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So now into the box is Michael Chavis. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Munoz at third, Dahlbeck on second, Casas on at first with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And that one yanked just foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Digging in next, Marcus Wilson, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up is Brett Netzer. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no
It
strike.
looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Flipped out the other way towards short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Woo Sox lead it 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Raphael Marchand, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive.
And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 9, Chavis. Jankowski.
To the plate now, Travis Jankowski. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, second baseman, Ronaldo Hernandez.
At the plate now, Ronald Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Looking to send him packing again. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2.
3 and 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. And he popped him up. Chavis trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Marchand at second. Jankowski at first. One gone. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. So stepping in is Ronaldo Hernandez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And now the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he got him.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Jaron Duran. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Not shortstop, Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Duran is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 37.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 37, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Austin Listy.
At the plate, Austin Listy.
Ball one.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out
You got
over
2
that
balls,
thing.
1 strike.
Very high, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The next 3-2. On the ground up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Worcester's out on top, 3-0. Now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses 1-1.
Ball
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Bobby Dahlbeck is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him. And that's taken for strike one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I really like it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Tristan Casas. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Matt Vierling. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Matt Vierling.
And now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Luke Williams.
Next up, Luke Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Luke Williams goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Marchand.
Up next, Raphael Marchand. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing. Now the first pitch.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. The Woo Sox lead it 3-0. So here is Michael Chavis. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The third baseman, Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball upstairs.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Marcus Wilson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1. Chavis leads off second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and a 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Vierling has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
The left fielder, number 44. Netzer.
So next to bat will be Brett Netzer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
He pops it up. Torreyes shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
Now to the plate, here is Ronaldo Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. to the left side. Throw the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Worcester's out on top, 3-0. Garrett Whitlock comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 72, Garrett Whitlock.
Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Into the box, Ronald Hernandez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now at the plate, here is Adam Hazley. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on the way. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Worcester rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Richards gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Garrett Whitlock closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Ironpigs, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.